By the end of this lesson, you should be able to distinguish between something that is a correlation and something that is a causation. And you hear this a lot. This is one of the things that I think outside of math you actually hear about. It's like, oh, that's a correlation, not a causation. Okay, correlation is when one event happens, the other is more likely. So they are likely to happen at the same time. All right, so when the pond is frozen, it's more likely to snow. Not that snow causes your pond to freeze. It's the fact that when it's cold outside, it's more likely to snow and for the pond to freeze. So they both have the same one thing that causes both of them, but one doesn't cause the other. So the pond being frozen doesn't make it snow. Okay, they just happen at the same time. Causation is when one event is the direct cause of the other event. All right, so if it's turning on a light makes the room brighter, it's because I turned on the light. I turn on the light, it gets brighter. Okay, so that is a causation. So two things can happen together, but they don't really cause one another to happen. That's a correlation. But when something, one event is direct cause of another, then that's called a causation. Okay, so we're going to determine whether the following statements show a correlation or a causation. And we're going to explain. If I jog in the rain, I will get sick. Okay, so if I jog in the rain, then I will get sick. So let's think about that. Does jogging in the rain cause you to get sick? No. Viruses, bacterias cause you to get sick. Okay, so you can't just get sick from rain, right? Rain doesn't cause you to get sick. It's other things that happen because of that. Okay, so this is a correlation. Oh, I have the eraser selected. It's a correlation. All right, and then we can put rain doesn't make you sick. Does not cause you to get sick. Okay, there's got to be some sort of other thing that causes it. All right, number 2, studies have shown that eating more fish will improve your math grade. All right, so let's think about that. If I eat fish, does it make my math grade go up? Right? All right, no. So I would make you guys eat fish every day. Okay? It's a correlation. All right, there might be a correlation there, but it's not necessarily a causation. Okay? All right, so they did a study. They probably studied people who eat a lot of fish, and they tend to do better in math. That doesn't mean just because I eat fish causes me to improve my math grade. Now, if it says something like, if I turn in all my, let me make sure I say this right. The more questions I get right on a test, that will improve my math grade. Well, that is a direct causation. The more questions I get right on a test, the higher my grade will be. All right, so if I study, there's a correlation there where my grade will go up. It's not a causation. Okay, so eating fish might make you healthier, and being healthier might make you do better in school, which might help your math grade. But there's not a direct causation. So unfortunately, eating a lot of fish doesn't improve your math grade. So eating more fish does not cause and it has to be a direct cause. Like, it could be related, but it's not a direct cause. Like, it isn't like, oh, I eat more fish, my math grade goes up. It isn't that direct. I wish. Like I said, I'd buy you guys all a fish dinner. That's not funny. Improve. Okay. So these next 2 examples. If you lose a library book, you'll have to pay up. If you lose a library book, you will have to pay a fine. Well, that is a direct causation. Okay, that is a causation. All right. Fines, if you All right. If I lose a library book, they're going to make me pay some sort of fine. Okay, that's a rule. Okay, so it's going to happen. Okay, so that is that's a fact. If I lose a library book, I'm going to pay a fine. Losing a library book causes me to pay a fine. All right, number 4, reading a diet book will make you lose weight. Honey, I have read some diet books, but if you're not willing to apply what's in the book, you're not going to lose weight. So just reading a diet book will not make you lose weight, or everybody would read diet books all the time. So this is a correlation. All right. Just reading a book will not make you lose weight. I wish. That sounds like, let me tell you what, in a different world, I'd be buying you guys fish dinners and reading all the diet books. All right. All right. So you're going to finish this sheet up. It's only a couple questions, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Tell me if it's a causation or if it's a correlation. Remember, correlation, they can happen together. So I might read a diet book and then I might lose weight. But the reason I lose weight is because I do what's in the diet book. So they happen at the same time. It doesn't necessarily, all right. So one is more likely, but a causation is, hey, direct cause. Don't pay my fine, or don't return my book, I'm going to pay a fine. If I don't do any questions on the test, I'll get a 0. All right, direct causation. So correlation versus causation.